Okay, so I'm gonna be looking down some because I have my notes right here for everything I need to say to not make this video longer than it has to be. So at the end, I will do a Q&A for all the questions I had in my comments to kind of respond to the ones that came up a lot. Now, I told y'all I do get 30. I was getting $30 in food stamps. Now I get $32 due to some state law change or something. So the only thing I bought for myself out of those $32 were Propel. What is it? Propel water, the peach flavor. To try it and see if I liked it. If it would be something I just want to keep drinking. And I bought milk so I could try Stacy's Golden Milk because I already had turmeric. I've been having it for forever. And I just want to try it before I actually start doing it all the time. And so I bought like a quart size. And then everything else went towards my child. I got her like those little squeezy packs that's like veggies and fruits. And then she don't really like the meat ones anymore, so I don't really get those. I just get a whole bunch of like veggies and fruit ones. So what I did want to tell y'all that I haven't gotten to in the other two videos I did last week was about me trying to make Stacy's granola. Okay, so she had a recipe on there for how you can make granola from scratch. Like, she actually buys the oats from Whole Foods, right? So I was like, oh, well, I don't have to buy any oats because I already have some granola and I don't like it because it's not like, I don't know, it's not sweetened and I like my stuff sweet. And so it has like no coating. It's just like plain oats and then like dried berries in there. And so I haven't tried to eat it. My baby she's like snacks on it sometimes. And I've been trying to eat it and I'm just like, I can't do it. I just bought it to go on my yogurt. But guess what? I haven't bought any yogurt. So I was like, oh, I can just use that and just kind of try to make it better. What I did, okay, so I like spread it out on this cookie sheet, whatever. And I did, oh, well, before that, yeah, you're supposed to bake it first. So you spread it out on the cooking sheet. You bake it in the oven for like 15 minutes or something like that. I don't even think it's that long. And then you take it out and then you put it in a bowl and like mix it with maple syrup and honey and cinnamon, whatever you want to put in it, basically. So I literally, okay, when I first spread it out and put it in the oven, not even like 5 minutes later, that mug was burnt. And I was just like, what happened? So I was like, well, maybe it was already cooked. I just didn't know it was already cooked. So the part that was burnt, it was just a little bit. So I just kept going with it. So after I mixed it up or whatever, I put it in 2 separate bags. I don't like it because it's still like, it never gets hard. Like, I thought it was going to get like hard and you could like break it up or whatever. But it's not like that. It's just like, because the maple syrup in it, it just stays like that. Like, you can pull it apart kind of sticky, and I'm not feeling it. So I haven't been eating it, honestly. I just have it. On one day, I was like so hungry at work, I pulled out a spoon and started eating some of it, but I just ate like 3 spoonfuls and then put it back up because I didn't want it anymore. I'm not feeling it. So I do want to tell y'all the story that I did burning granola. So, okay, for my meals this week, I'm going to tell y'all what I had every day. I did have fast food this week. So I'm already noticing that my trouble weeks are going to be week 2. Hold on. Yeah, week 2 and 3, I guess. Because since I haven't been doing her budget yet, I don't know. I don't know why those are my trouble weeks right now. I probably have to do it more to figure out why. Oh, that's what it is. It's week 1 is my weakness and week 3. Because I guess I can go 1 week without eating meat, but 2 weeks is too long for me. So, like, you know, that first week I told y'all I had Wendy's like Wednesday and another day of the week because I was craving meat so bad. Past week I had Wendy's too. Okay, so Monday I had a Wendy's meal with a Frosty for dinner, and I didn't eat anything during breakfast or lunch. I just had coffee. We do get free coffee at work, like free coffee, free creamer, free sugar. So I have coffee all the time. Not as much as I used to drink it. Now I probably only drink 2 cups. When I first started working there in like April, I was drinking like 8 cups, so, or more than that. And I would still want coffee when I came home. So I had coffee and Dr. Pepper Monday for breakfast and lunch. Basically, that's all I was eating. And all I was drinking. So then Tuesday, I did the same thing. I had coffee and Dr. Pepper at work. And then for lunch, I had red beans and rice, but I didn't eat dinner. Now, a lot of the reasons I don't eat dinner, if I don't eat dinner, the reason I do is because I'm like with my baby and we doing so much stuff during that time between the time I get home to her bedtime. Her bedtime is at 7:30. So if I do so much in between that time, the first thing I want to do when she gets in the bed is lay down, because I've been wanting to do that since I got out of work, basically. And so if I lay down long enough, I'm just like, forget it. It's too late to eat now. And so I just don't eat. I have to be like literally starving if I already lay down and I decide to get up and eat. So, okay. Since I'm getting distracted, let me repeat this. Okay, so Monday I had Wendy's Frosty for dinner, and then I only had coffee and Dr. Pepper the rest of the day. Tuesday I had coffee and Dr. Pepper for most of the day, and then I had red beans and rice for lunch. Wednesday I had coffee and Dr. Pepper during the day. Lunch I had red beans and rice. Dinner I had Wendy's. Thursday I had coffee and Dr. Pepper throughout the day. For breakfast I had cereal. For lunch I had mixed veggies, rice, and sweet potatoes. For dinner I made this fried rice, veggie fried rice, that my chef friend makes. He used to do like live videos to tell us how to make these like different recipes. Oh my gosh, when I tell y'all, that was so good. If y'all want a video on that, I will definitely do that. I'm just gonna, talk to him about it first. But I'll tell y'all the way I made it, because it wasn't exactly the way he made it anyway. And then I had that Propel water, mainly because like I was running out of Dr. Pepper and I was like, okay, I need to start trying this water. And then Friday I had cereal for breakfast and Dr. Pepper and coffee throughout the day. I had the veggie fried rice for lunch, Propel water. For dinner I had salmon and biscuit from my grandma's house that she made. Sometimes when my grandma cooks, if it's something I want to eat when I get there, I just eat whatever they have, so I don't have to worry about coming to home and cooking. And then I also had these buffalo chicken sticks that my aunt gave me, my great aunt. They're like this long, and it looked like a mozzarella stick, but inside is chicken. So it's buffalo chicken. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So I had those Friday night, because I was, for some reason, Friday, I was so hungry. I don't know if it was because my brain was like over, like when I tell y'all, this has been a rough week. Like my brain has been like, okay, I need a break, I need a break, I need a break. So I don't know if that's the reason I was so hungry Friday, but yeah, I ate all that. And then today, which is Saturday, I had a Sonic cheeseburger meal with Dr. Pepper. I did not choose the Dr. Pepper. My grandma picked Dr. Pepper. That was their gift they gave to me for watching my great aunt while they went to go grocery shopping. And then I had buffalo sticks. I literally had nothing else today. I'm drinking the Propel water now, but I mean, just so whatever. So okay. That was all my food for the week. I know I ate Wendy's twice. Like, I was like, I don't know why I wanted meat so bad. So I'm going to have to figure that out about these 2 weeks, what we're going to do. Because in my budget, I did budget out, like, so I could have 1 to 2 meals per pay period. I get paid every 2 weeks. So basically, that equal out to, like, what, $10 a week, whatever. Eating out. So I did it like that. And then I get all the way to the end of my budget and realized I forgot to budget for diapers. So I was like, yeah, instead of me redoing the whole budget over, let me just mark out the restaurant part and change that to diapers. So that just keeps me from redoing everything. But now I'm thinking I need to go just redo it, because I'm going to have to eat. Like, I can't go a whole month without eating out. I just can't. Or I'm going to have to figure out what meat I want to add in. But just because I buy the meat don't mean I'm actually going to cook the meat, because I actually do have fish in my freezer that's been left over that I had before I went on this budget, and I haven't made it yet, just because it's just inconvenient, because it's in those little vacuum seal bags, and you're not supposed to defrost them in the vacuum seal bag. You're supposed to take it out, then I gotta wait for it to thaw out, then I gotta cook it. Like, it's just too much. So yeah. So a lot of times, that was my big issue with groceries anyway, is that I buy it and I won't eat it. So I'm kind of leaning towards not getting meat because I probably won't cook it even if I have it because I'm just going to want it like right then. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. So thank you to everyone who told Arpy happy birthday. I know that thing probably put like spell her name with a B, or my accent probably sounds like I spell her name with a B, but it's actually ARP as in pie, I. So Arpy. I saw that everybody was spelling it with a B, so I knew it was either I said it weird or they had it in the captions weird. So no big deal. But thanks to everybody who said happy birthday to her. Okay, so for the questions that were in my comments, a lot of people were worried about what Arpy's eating during this time that I'm on this $50 budget. So before I was doing the $100 budget, which I've done on and off during times, if I don't do that, like I have $100 worth of groceries and I'm telling y'all, I get the groceries and I don't use them. So it's not like I don't have food in my house. So then I would spend like $20 and I go get like turkey bread and cheese, and I just make turkey bread and cheese sandwiches. So I mean, it's really not a big difference. If anything, I have more food now than I would have normally when I just don't want to spend money on groceries, basically, because she eats very little. But y'all don't have to worry about her because she stays with family when I'm at work, so she eats a lot with them. So she's normally with my grandma. So she eats breakfast with them in the morning, and then she eats lunch with them. And usually, sometimes she eats dinner at my house, and sometimes she eats with them. It depends on if I like have to stop on my way home to like go to the grocery store or something like that. Because they eat early because they're old. They eat at like 4:30, and I get off at 4. So if I make it there after 4:30, she been at 8 already. So definitely, y'all don't have to worry about it. But like, I have stuff for her to eat if she wants to eat. So, I mean, it's no big deal. So, she is getting her protein. She is in her range for her. She's already small anyway. She is in her range for her weight. Y'all don't have to worry about her. So, this is about just me. Because people buy, let me tell you something. My child, you never have to worry about her. I cannot go a Sunday without getting a bag with a new outfit for my aunties. For her, they bring her. I bring food in her what is it? My little diaper bag. I bring food for her to church in my diaper bag for her to eat and snack on. My aunt brings a bag of food for her to eat at church, and then I have 2 other great aunts. If they show up too, they also have their own individual bag, and then my mom sometimes brings stuff for her to eat too. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that child. She got everything she needs. If anything, the only thing I really have to buy is basically diapers. And then like she has really sensitive skin, so I have to buy like we stocked up on lotion for a long time, like when she was first born. So I'm just not getting to the point where I might have to buy her some lotion. So her lotion is expensive. We still kind of going back and forth with the soap situation. And so, yeah, that's, like, the only, like, expensive things. And right now, I'm having to buy her Tylenol because she has, like, her teeth all the way in the back coming in. So, yeah, RP is fine. And, let's see, my second question was, a lot of people asked what my bachelor's degree was in. My bachelor's degree is in political science with a minor in philosophy. But that political science degree is actually international politics. So I did get a scholarship to go do my master's in Russia. But I didn't get to go because I was pregnant. And they told me they would like put it off a year and let me go the next year. But this program that gave this to me, they were so unorganized that I didn't feel safe even going because I couldn't hear back from them, or if I was trying to get in touch with somebody, I couldn't get in touch with them, and I didn't like that. And most of my family already didn't want me to go, which I don't really care about, but this, I want to feel safe if I'm going outside the country, and, I have to rely on them to come back and forth to see my daughter and all that. So, yeah, I didn't do that. And then for my master's degree, it's in strategic communication. Excuse me. It's in strategic communication, which is basically crisis management. And the reason it took me only a year to complete it is because they wanted it to be short enough to where when people need us, like in jobs, we were already ready. So that's why I was so short. But I'm out now, and those jobs are out there, but they want you to have like 3 to 4 years of experience or something like that. And I mean, I'm just getting out of school, and if you don't give me the chance to get the experience, I can't have the experience for the job I want, kind of thing. So I just have to wait and see, basically. And then I'm willing to get my doctorate. I really want it if I get a job where they will pay for me to go to school. So if I did get my doctorate, it would be in philosophy. Then the third question was that I got the most was about my book. So my book is a poetry book. I started writing poems when I was around 9 or 10. And so I written poetry from there all the way up to now. Right now I'm 26. And I still write poetry. So that first book is my first 100 poems that I wrote. And so it will be a series, but right now I'm just like I told y'all, I think I'm out of the book mode right now. So I'm not really worried about it. But I will leave a link in the description box where you can get it on Amazon. And then, let's see. So I think I'm going to do a video Thursday of everything I had already in my kitchen before I did the budget haul, the $50 budget haul, because I had already wrote it down on a list, but I didn't think people would be interested to know that because I was, just making a video for Stacy. And so now I think it'll be beneficial for you all to know what I had beforehand. So I think I'm going to upload that on Thursday. And then, let's see. If you haven't watched the first 3 videos, you should go watch them, like them. You should subscribe. Thank you so much, all of you all, for all your comments. I do make it a point to comment back on everybody. Even the rude comments, I think I commented back on. And then, that's it, I think. I can't believe that was over that quick, but it still look. If you look at your time, we're still almost at 20 minutes. So we're trying to get down to 15. All right, see y'all later. Bye.